I'll tell you the way that I use the most, which is by far not the best way, but it's the most effective way sometimes. And that's, I ignore it until it goes away on its own.
So the ghost, no. Okay. I mean, that is, I think, in certain cold requests. I mean, we do that all the time. I get so much email for the changelog. People want to come on the shows. I'm not going to respond to every single email and say no.
Oh,
so
is that why you've been ignoring all my emails? Gosh, Jared, I thought it was like,
the truth
comes
out.
Gosh, now I
don't know how to break this to you,
Jeez.
Amel, but you're on the show right now. You're on a.
Anyways, no, I'm just kidding.
Anyway, so in that case, like a cold email, you don't know the person, they're asking you for something. I'm totally fine with just not responding because there's just too many emails in life. But what if it's like a colleague or a friend, or it's not, you're not going to ghost a colleague if they ask you for something, right? You're going to have to tell them something. Amelia, what about you? How do you say no?
I've been waiting to hear answers on this. I need all the help I can get.
Okay.
Out of office message saying you're in Alaska for 3 months. And hoping that they forget about it by the time you're quote unquote back,
Yeah.
I have a built-in
Big
excuse.
cities,
I just say,
Kids,
I have kids
family.
and I can't
Kids.
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
kids
good
are a
reason to
great
have
excuse.
kids. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. I never want to lie about it. And my reason is always like, this isn't a priority for me, or like, I don't think that sounds great, which I've tried before.
I don't think that sounds great.
Just like, this is
honest.
I don't want to, which I think like you hate when you ask someone to do something and they like lie about like, oh no, I can't do that because I'm not available. And you're like, I didn't say when. That never feels good.
Yeah.
They're like, I have bowling league that night. And you're like, yeah, I didn't give a date yet.
Yeah. Honestly, a line that I've been able to use pretty successfully so far is that like, I just have too many commitments right now and my plate's really full and I would love to.
That's true,
It's
right?
the truth though. It's like, I just can't take anything else on right now. And it's always nice to give people another option. So like if you can redirect them to someone else, like if you're being asked to do a talk or whatever, like if you, just say, hey, maybe this person can help. And then just kind of like, I think that's the most you can do. But yeah, no, you need to be protective of your time and energy. And, most of the time people are understanding. So
I do like that approach though, Amel, because it really shows that you did consider it and you put a little bit of thought into it, which is, it's not just like a canned no response in that regard. And even I think going back to maybe what you said, Amelia, like if you were brutally honest, like, no, that doesn't sound good to me. Like that would probably stand out as like a significant response that they might get for something like that. And it might lead to, collaborating or changing it to be exactly what you want. And that could be good too.
Yeah, totally.
So I like the honesty of too busy, too many things going on. One thing that happens with that, with a persistent requester, is they will then set a reminder to ask you again in a month or 60 days. And that can be problematic. So now you got to do it again. And so at times I will say, similar to what Amelia says, but I'll say something like, this just doesn't feel like a great fit or doesn't feel right.
That's good.
Just doesn't feel right.
It's not you, it's me.
And it's really hard. I mean, it's not really, it's not offensive. It's not saying it's a bad idea. It's not saying
it's not you, it's me. It's like a breakup.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Anyway, so it doesn't feel right. I've never gotten someone to write back and be like, how dare you? Or, of course, maybe they're thinking that, but they're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Appreciate the time.
That's great because it's not like this isn't good objectively. It's like, it's not good for me.
It just doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't feel like a great fit.